Hi, my name is Quanasia, and welcome to my book corner where I talk to you about books or series that I recently read. Today's book is called The Reckless Husband by Sasha Rivers. There is a second book, but ain't nobody reading it. I already read the synopsis, and yeah, I'm not feeling it. Anyways, the female main character name is Amelia. Her husband name is Mark. They got 2 kids, a daughter and a son, I believe. The son name is Noah, and I forgot what the daughter name is. Okay, boom. The husband works for some type of marketing, some company that deals with makeup, right? Boom. He gets the job where he becomes the manager, but he has to go to Paris for 6 months where he meets the CEO. Well, the CEO's assistant Simone has been on his body real bad, so he's been lusting after her for like a year, right? But anyways, he's talking to his coworker. His coworker is like, when couples move to Paris for the 6 months, they have an open marriage to explore Paris and explore life apart, right? So he's like, I don't think my wife will ever go for it, but let me think about it. He only want an open marriage so he could fuck on Simone, right? Boom. He goes back to Amelia and he's like, babe, listen, it's Paris for 6 months. Let's go to Paris. She's like, I don't know if we could do that. He's like, listen, we're leaving right after the kids go get out of for the summer so we could send them to your parents' house, right? Now they are going to be gone for 6 months. Summer ain't but what, 3 months, 4 months. Listen, if you could hear that in the back, I'm sorry, my windows is open. It's getting warm out in this bitch. Okay, boom. So boom, he then leads up to telling her, okay, we should have an open marriage, let's just explore. And at first Amelia's like, she says okay. He kind of manipulates her into it, but she's like, I don't know, right? I don't know. Anyways, they end up, before they leave, they end up having another party, I guess a go away party for him. And the nigga that told him that he should have an open marriage was like, it's good for you a different type of wife. I wish my wife was like you. If somebody say you a different type of wife, that's great. But anyways, he said, I wish my wife was like you. He's been lusting after someone for a year, so now she's pissed. This nigga just played in her fucking face. Anyways, they go to Paris, right? And she's looking at him like, I love him, I can't do this to him, right? And then he ends up going on a date. Well, he ends up getting real dressed to go to work, and she's like, he a little bit too cute for no fucking work, right? He ends up not even coming home until the next night. Now he ends up fucking on Simone the first night. Simone opened her legs for him immediately, but he don't really like her because she's nothing but bones and skin, and she smokes cigarettes, and he can't stand the smell of cigarettes, and he could be a little bit asthmatic the way he was coughing and carrying on. But she also fucked on him and didn't let him come. Anyways, he comes home smelling like cigarettes and rubbing all up on his wife. So she's pissed. So she's like, oh, I'm finna go out there and find me a nigga, right? So she opens the apps that's for expats in Paris, and she's like, nah, there's nothing going on, let me go outside. So she goes to a gallery. She ends up meeting this nigga named Florin. Florin is an artist that everybody is trying to get in, get it's trying to be good, trying to get friends, become friends with. Basically, everybody trying to be in his vicinity. You get what I'm saying? Anyways, bitch, he ends up like, oh, let's go out on a date, you look beautiful. She's like, bet, let's go out tonight. He picks her up. He got money, he got coin. He takes her to his yacht, fucks her on the yacht, right? She like, oh shit, this is different. He had a bigger dick than Mark. That's what she said, right? Anyways, he takes her back home after he done hunched on her, and her husband sitting there, Mark sitting there like, where was you at? I was texting you. She's like, this is an open marriage, this is what you wanted, right? Bet, right? So now Florin is taking her out, whining and dining her, buying her all the Chanel, the Louis, all that shit, right? All the shit that Mark couldn't do. Taking her out, putting her in limos and Ferraris and carrying on. And Mark is still not getting no play. Mark is starting to get jealous. He's starting to feel some sort of way. He's starting to feel like he fucked up because Amelia out here is getting play, and he ain't nobody checking for Mark, right? So he's starting to get jealous. He feels like he fucked up. He's trying to convince her now to close their marriage, and she like, nah, nigga, you want an open marriage, we gonna have an open marriage, bitch, right? So boom, then she meet Florence. Oh, and did she meet Simone one time? She just started dating Florin. She meets Simone. Simone walks up to her. Oh, I noticed you. She goes, I'm trying to, satisfy Mark. We've been dating. I'm grateful that you allowing us to date. I'm trying to satisfy him. How can I do that? You, bitch. The way I would say, if you don't get the fuck up out my face, bitch, because you about to get this work, because you did that on purpose. But she was like, oh, like, how do I get satisfied? She's like, oh, he liked it rough, basically, right? So Florin walks up and he's like, babe, let's go, right? So she's surprised that Amelia got Florin. She's surprised. Her mouth was open. Florin ain't even checking for her. Like, Simone, you cute and on, but you ain't what I'm trying to push up in, right? Boom. Anyways, down in line, she meets Lucien. Lucien is Florin's older brother. Anyways, he decides he wants her because Florin had painted, a nude of her. He saw the picture and he wants Amelia for his new lipstick campaign. So he's like, all right, I want you to take some pictures. He, pushes up on her. She ends up fucking both brothers. Okay, they both whining and dying her. Mark at home falling to pieces. He's sick inside. Okay, he ain't sleeping because Amelia wasn't paying him no motherfucking mind. Okay, she paid him dust. She was getting dug out every night by Florin or Lucien or both of them. You feel me? Getting paid. He paid her £8 million for taking some pictures with the lipstick, bitch. 8 million. She was getting paid. And then Lucien turned around and thanked Mark for basically pimping his wife out. But that's neither here nor fucking there, right? So at the end, Mark says, I gotta do something. I gotta get my bitch back. So he calls his lawyer and tells the lawyer to put up some shit, make some shit called a 6-month contract where she could either keep her open a marriage or they could close it. At the end of the day, she ended up deciding to go back with her husband, which I thought was whack. There could have been a better ending, Sasha. The fuck? You could have went all the way. She could have finished that 6 months, was getting dug out by them rich niggas and decided to keep her husband and go back to her fucking kids, to be quite honest. But hey, she was worried about her kids. Talk about, oh, that's my kid's dad. And girl, bye. It could have been better than that. Anyway, she ends up getting back with ancient ass Mark. At the end of the day, he talked about he learned his lesson and he wanted to close the marriage and blah blah blah. And it just really upset me and my homegirls that Sasha decided that at the end of the book, she's back with this ancient ass nigga who lied to her. You had 2 men that was ready to wine and dine you, show you the world, and you went back with Mark, who thought you was, and he thought that he was getting played. He thought him and Simone was finna have a side relationship. Come to find out, Simone was out here giving away information from the job to some other nigga. And y'all, I guess shout out to Amelia. She decided, listen, let me go back to my homely life. But child, if it was me, my husband said, oh, I want to have an open marriage. Oh, I'm finna show you. I'm finna show out like Amelia. I'm finna show the fuck out. The crazy thing is, once Amelia did the campaign, all the niggas in Mark's job is asking him for Amelia's number. You thought that because she had 2 kids that she was going to be undesirable. Niggas love a mama. Do you understand me? Single moms like that. Niggas love a bitch that had some fucking kids. Okay? They love that plush. Just saying. Anyways, I ain't got no kids, so I can't say from experience, but all I know is that's what I seen. Okay? They would rather be all up in them guts. You feel me? 2 kids ain't do nothing. She over here hating herself and coming to find out she the baddest bitch of them all. Period, Amelia. She was eating down this whole book until the end. She started feeling sorry for him. Bitch, stack with the program. Anyways, if you read this book, comment down below. If you have not read it, girl, go ahead and read it and come back and tell me what you thought of it. It's a quick read for me. I thought it was going to be a little bit more, but it was a quick read for me because it was too good. Anyways, if you could like, comment, subscribe, I appreciate it. Okay, bye.